Hey guys, this is Deb with Art and Grace, and hopefully you guys will be able to see me fine and hear me fine. So I'm over here getting my computer set up to be able to see you, or at least to see comments. So bear with me a second. And when you get on, if you'll just let me know you're here with however you want to do it, like or comment or anything, so that I can know you guys are here with me. Since I am not going to be visible tonight, I'm trying this in a different way tonight. So bear with me. Hopefully this will work and we'll have less computer issues. Oh good, here we are. Okay. Is that, oh yes, awesome, my comments popped up, awesome. So it's gonna work. Okay, I'm doing this a different way than I've ever done it, so you guys bear with me. We'll just see if it works and if you guys are gonna be able to see better. Okay, hi Margaret, hi Serenity, hi Becky. Let's see, Tammy, I see, hi Jamie, how are you? I see several, good. Okay, so I'm glad it's working. I'm gonna try to keep up this way. I've got everything different kind of my desk and everything, so that I'm trying to get a better view for y'all to see what I'm doing. And I think when I am looking at the camera and then I point it down, I just get it all messed up. So we're gonna try this tonight. So tell me how y'all are doing. I had a fire today. Have y'all seen my other post? It's hysterical. I always have a candle burning in here. In fact, it's not going right now. But I always have one burning because it's just, I don't know, I like the whole relaxation theme, you know, when I'm painting. And I had raffia too close. I was tying a bow with raffia and caught it on fire. So yeah, that was my exciting day today. What have y'all been doing? I am going, oh, and by the way, I put in the comment, and y'all probably saw it when you were getting on here, I put in there a place you can click on it and go and get a printable, and it's just a 8x10 piece of paper with some printable words for fall that you can trace. And it's also got a couple of pumpkins and just makes it easy for you to trace. You don't have to do anything or sign up for anything or even give me your email. It's just something that I wanted to give you guys for this first, the first week of spring, fall. I'm just super excited to have all the fall stuff now. And I wanted to give that to y'all because it helped me when I didn't know how to do things yet. I loved having printables, so just go grab that if you want to tonight. After tonight, like this is kind of for you guys who tune in and watch me. After tonight, I will make it to where people have to put in their email to get it. But for you guys, hi Jeannie, how are you today? Yeah, Serenity, it's just up in the body of this. You'll probably have to click the see more to see it. So, okay, if anybody wants to do this, I'd sure appreciate it. You don't ever have to, but it helps me. And what I was going to show you, I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was like, I want to say $3.99. And it's just this cute little mini cutting board. And I thought it would be cute for like a tier tray, to have sitting up in a tier tray, or even just hanging on the wall. Put some cute little string or ribbon, and you could even tie a ribbon around this neck part. But what I wanted to do was get a little gnome on here. So I don't really decorate with gnomes, but I do think they're cute. Like I keep seeing cute ones, and I like the ceramic cute ones that I saw. That was kind of in my picture. So I'm thinking about ordering some of those if you guys might be interested in painting gnomes. But anyway, I'm going to trace this onto this and then paint it. So for those of you who haven't traced, I've got an easy way. I'll go ahead and do it, live so that you guys can see it if you haven't seen carbon paper. So you've got a shiny side and a smooth side to carbon paper. You just lay it down on whatever you want this image onto, or if it's words or whatever. And I just center it, I already put a crease so that I know that's where I need for it to be. And then get the gnome at the bottom, make sure that, I kind of cup it around, make sure everything's going to fit good. And then all I have to do is trace. I'm going to get my A&M pen here. Y'all see my color, maroon. Okay. Do we have any Aggies in here? Or Aggie fans? Hi, Anastasia. How are you tonight? You're sweet. Okay, so I just will start, you know, kind of at the one end and just start tracing around. Doesn't have to even be perfect because this is just my guide. You know, when I can paint without a tracer, but gosh, it makes it easier. So that's what I do, especially if I'm pressed for time, like when I do something like this. It's just a quick thing. I know a lot of people are doing dinner and cleaning up from dinner and whatever, and so I don't want to take all your time. So I'm just going to do a rough draft here and just go around, you know, however much you want. That's good for me. And you can hang on to it real good and then lift it up and see. Yeah, I got plenty on here. Now, this tracer that I bought these in bulk, so I got like, I don't know, 50 or more in one package. They're not my favorite because, as you can see, if you're not real careful and gentle, which I wasn't, it gets some of the ink or the carbon onto your item. So you can, you know, use an eraser and get that off, or a lot of times I don't care because I'm painting the whole background. So, you know, it really doesn't matter to me, but I'm just showing you, you know, it'll come off pretty well, but it is better if you can be gentle with it and not, I just threw it on there and was probably pressing too hard. So anyway, that's my rough draft of that. The way that I prepped this, I mean, it's really not for painting, obviously, but it's bamboo, so it's super smooth. But I did go ahead on the other side and use some sanding paper, and you can see that's it. I just sanded it lightly to make sure I had a good smooth surface, but it really didn't take much at all. And then, what do y'all think? What colors? Hey Jen, how are you? Glad you're here. Hi Marty. You are everywhere. I see you everywhere. You are one crafty lady, aren't you? Hi Joy. Nice to have you guys. So what colors would y'all like? Should I do, I mean, I could do Halloween like orange and black and white, or I could do just fall colors. I could do Christmas if y'all are ready to see Christmas already. I'm kind of like, wow, kind of want to back up and do some fall, but just put in the comments what colors and I'll do whatever y'all want. Maybe we want to match somebody's decor. What I did earlier, I did a little, like a wooden spoon. You know these things, like wooden spoons you get at the dollar store or Dollar Tree. It's bamboo also, and I got this one, so I guess it's a spatula. And anyway, I painted that earlier, so you can see that in my, I think it's in my story that I put it. So do I have any colors? Orange, Halloween, a cross between detail, forest green, another color, yeah, green and purple. Okay, I'm gonna need some tiebreakers. It looks like either greens and something to go with it, or Halloween, orange and all that. So what do y'all think? We could do, let's do both. Let's do, why can't we do Halloween and, I'm grabbing my colors. We could do Halloween and the green. That'd be real cute, y'all. Maroon and navy. Okay, maroon, man, that's my favorite. I love that dark maroon wine color. Ugh. Becky, you know me already, don't you? Okay, y'all. I think I have never done Halloween stuff, really. Like, I don't do a lot of decorating or anything for Halloween. So I think I'm going to do, this is hard. I need one more person comment and give me a tiebreaker. Halloween or the maroon and navy or the green. We had greens. Anybody else want to? Surely we got more people that can cast a vote here. I'm just shaking up some colors while I'm waiting on y'all to tell me what colors. I know there's a delay, so bear with me. There's a delay before I can see what you guys are typing. Let me refresh. Maybe that will help. I think I'm supposed to put a comment too. I did hear that. There's a lot of tricks to all this, y'all. I'm gonna put a, oh, see? as soon as I put a comment, everything popped up. So Joy says Halloween. Tammy says fall colors. And then maroon and navy orange, Halloween. I think it's kind of still a tie. I need one more person. One more person. Tell me what. Break the tie here. I guess we'll go with Halloween. We'll see. Okay. But now I'm going to be in the mood to paint that maroon. I just love that color. So I am going to go to a little larger brush than what I have right here in front of me, but I don't want too big, so I'll just use 3/4 isn't too bad. Okay. And get some of this green. Y'all probably can't see my palette because I've tried trying to keep this exactly where I know y'all can see it. Be sure I don't go off the screen or anything. And I typically do my background first because it's going to be my largest space, so it can be drying while I'm doing the rest. So tell me what y'all done today. Anybody had a good day or anything good happen? Do y'all ever watch or subscribe to, what's it called, the Good News Movement, or is that it? Now I'm kind of blank on what it's called, but I just subscribed in Instagram one day because they post all these good things that happen. So you know how the news doesn't really report all the neat things and the good things, so they just post cute stories and sweet videos and, you know, things that happen that somebody tells them about. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so uplifting. And if you look at several of them, you'll wind up crying. It's just really good, nice things that happen. And I think it's neat to focus on the good, especially lately. We need some happy and some no drama. I love that green. This will be cute for Halloween, y'all. There's several events going on, and I have put, you know, just on my Art and Grace page, I've put, you know, different events that I'm going to be a part of, and there's 3 in particular. They're all free. So you guys, you know, after we're done, go check those out and see if you'd be interested. They're free groups. You can join. I think it probably requires your email, but I'm not even sure about that. I think they all do, but and then it requires you to put who recommended you. So just put my name or put Art and Grace. And the good thing though is everything inside is free, so you get 30 days worth at least of, you know, activities, either art or crafts or whatever, and things you may not even want right this second, but you might want later, or you might want to tweak it and make it for Christmas with Christmas colors. So I think those groups are so great to be a part of, and I'm happy and thankful to be a part of them myself, like as a contributor. So check those out. But I've already seen some cute things that people have done, and here I go with, you know, the whole, oh my gosh, I need more time because I'm already going to I've got a list of things that I want to do and make. So I'm just kind of getting that first coat on. Aren't they, Marty? That's where I see you all the time, right? There's several of us that we travel together in groups, don't we? It's fun. And honestly, y'all, you kind of get to know people through things like this, and it is so fun. Marty, is it beautiful in your area? You're in the beautiful part of New York, and so are the trees turning and everything? I just went to a little smaller brush I'm really speeding, like, you know, normally I like to let layers dry, but and does anybody else have the beautiful trees turning right now? Hey Marta, how are you? Hi Gloria. Oh really, Marty? Oh. Hey Jen, thanks for tagging your friend. I appreciate that. Does she like gnomes? Y'all tell me in the comments if you do. I'm curious. Does everybody like gnomes and I'm just now getting on the train that I think they're cute? I've always thought they were really creepy. But, you know, there's been so many cute ones that have come out, kind of like this little guy, you know, just cute, that I'm having second thoughts. I kind of like them. They're not my favorite, but I can see why people think they're cute. Oh, thanks, Loretta. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Yeah, it really, I like to tell this honestly for all my other friends too, because I am in so many groups with other people, that when y'all do that, it really does help us, because, you know, our pages only get shown to, like, we can look at our statistics and it'll say 13 people saw your post, and I'm like, what? 13 people? I mean, that's hardly any compared to what I know are following me. So anyway, it just helps. And then eventually Facebook says, oh, okay, well, they're sharing your stuff, so you must be okay. And then they'll show it to more people. So as more people engage with us, that's when we get shown to more people. So it's just a little, you know, little game we all got to play. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. They make the rules, so we play by the rules, right? Oh, thanks, Emily. How are you tonight? Oh, thanks, Gloria. Yeah. It's like I'll go somewhere and, you know, see a gnome and go, oh, that's creepy. But then these, to me, are really cute and fun. I had not painted on bamboo before until that little wooden spoon thing. That was the first thing I think I've painted on bamboo. And, you know, it's a very slick wood. You know, I'm sure y'all had something. And so probably sanding it, roughing it up a little bit helps. And I did put by the way, I think I told y'all, didn't I, that I put down a coat of my usual chalky finish, you know, chalk paint. I did put that down before I started this tonight, and I had let it dry, so that'll be good for the background. Oh, I need to go back in the middle of that hat. I do forget little things like that. I should nickname myself like the moving artist or something, because I turn everything. You know, there are some people who use like a lazy Susan when they paint, so that they can just spin it easily, because I definitely spin the whole time I paint. And sometimes I try not to, and I'll be conscious about it, but then it's just awkward. I just have to spin it. So tell me about your kids. Have y'all started the online school or whatever y'all are doing, virtual or half day? You know, how are they doing, and are they glad to go back if they are, or like what's going on with that? My kids, you know, obviously are out of the house, so I don't know what everybody's going through right now with all that. I could go to a round brush, but I'm just trying not to take a lot of y'all's time, and I'm just kind of sticking with this one since it works. But when you get to little smaller areas, a round brush will really get up and go around these curves really well. Let's see. Oh, I do have one right here. Oh, Serenity, I saw Jubilee. She is so grown up looking. Oh my goodness. So cute. I love seeing back to school pictures, and a lot of them have been like in the front yard since some of them weren't going back technically, and I think that's so cute and creative. I mean, this is just a different time and a different way and challenging, but yet everything that you go through that is hard or difficult just makes you better. It really does. We hate going through it at the time, but we all learn, we all grow, we all have to do things we don't like, and it does make you better. It's just not fun during the time. It's when you look back and realize something you learned or whatever. But I've definitely been praying for parents because it is definitely hard times for you guys. I'm sure it's a real challenge too with if you are having to teach your kids and you're not used to it. I mean, that would be real rough. I can already tell I love the black against that green. Do you guys like it? Oh, also in the comment, or not the comments, but the body of what I wrote at the top of this, when you click to get, if you choose to click to get the traceable words and pumpkins, there's a link to my YouTube. It's a brand new YouTube I started, and it has me painting a time-lapse gnome, which is kind of cute and fun, so you could look at that too. And subscribe. Can't believe I have a YouTube channel. It's hysterical to me. But why not put it out there? And my whole thing is, sharing art with other people, especially women, because it has been so relaxing and stress reducing for me that, if just somebody tries it, and I know I've seen people because I've have a couple of friends that have started doing things and they love it and they're actually really good, and that is so cool. So, maybe you teach your grandkids or a friend who's going through something, you can teach them to do things like this, and you never know, that person may be just super fantastic at it and really love it and then serve a really needed purpose. So Marty, you've seen my YouTube? I didn't know that. How funny. Like, I literally probably have 5 subscribers. So it's really, really new. Hi, Debbie. You're so funny. You're so busy. I know. I can't believe you're on here. August 12th, Joy. You've been doing virtual. Now, are you a teacher or a parent? I'm just picturing, I know I'm going to have an orange, I'll just go ahead and do the pumpkin because I want to kind of figure out, I don't know how I want his outfit to look. And if I've missed any comments, I'll go back. I love that. Y'all know, if you've followed me, that brings me a lot of joy to answer y'all and see what you said. And if anybody has any questions, and by the way, if anybody has any questions and you've asked me but I didn't answer you, or I said I was going to get you something and I haven't, just have grace with me. I have a whole stack of stuff that I need to mail out, and it's possible that I could have forgotten to answer you or something, so feel free to just message me and I'll do it right then, because I have a lot of irons in the fire and forget things. If I don't write it down right then, I'm terrible about it. Back in school. Okay. Oh, so bless him. Oh, so is everything, they're not making kids wear masks, are they? Well, I'm glad he's been able to go, because I know that's a needed resource and beneficial to him and anybody, honestly. This really needs to dry. It's just going to kind of push the paint around. Well, Jen, this is just how I learned and what I do. I just do the largest space first so that it gives it more time to dry, because I usually have to go back and put another coat. So that's how I do it. But yeah, I've done it all kinds of ways, especially when I do abstract with like palette knives. A lot of times I'll do my design and then go back in and put paint in all the areas that I need it. So, you know, whatever you find easiest, do that. Masks are required, but they can't force them to wear them. Yeah, because that would be a real challenge, I think. Kids don't understand. I'm just trying to read y'all's comments a little bit. Me too. It is fun to pair painting with crafts. Yeah. Oh, Debbie, you're so sweet. Enjoy your your husband is a teacher. Cool. So yeah, he's probably in part of the challenged group that, you know, I've heard how hard it is for everybody to, I mean, it's a lot of work doing things virtually, and, you know, you're dealing with parents and kids and just like always, but it just seems more difficult. Get a little stem on here. I usually bring down the stem like this into the pumpkin. And I'm just trying to decide if I want this to be black also and just do different stripes, or should I do a different color? You know what would be cute? Possibly is to throw that in there. Let's do it. It can't hurt. It's just paint. And, you know, these things that I do are just ideas. So if you might get an idea, like to take this and do Christmas one, or to match your decor, you know. So I know the pink and the orange aren't probably too cute together right here, but I think it's going to be cute when we're finished. And this is just his beard, so I don't have to worry if I'm not perfect on that part. Oh, Becky, are you a teacher? Yeah, that's so good. I'm glad you can go outside, yeah. Okay, Joy, yeah, half and half. Yeah, I think going outside where they not could take them off would be really helpful. Well, for y'all too, I mean. I was looking for a purple, and this is called Vivid Violet. So it is technically, but it's looking a little pink. I'll have to put a couple of coats for sure to darken it up. Debbie, if you're still on here, are you feeling better? Okay, that's gonna have to dry. Oh, good, Becky. That's so great. What a great job. I mean, I know how hard it is, but I just mean it's like a ministry in my opinion. You know, that's a really great thing to do to help, and we need loving teachers in that position and helpers. Becky, do you have trees in Oklahoma where y'all are at? I just love seeing changing colors for fall, but where I live, in the suburbs, there's no trees around me. If there are, they're small. They're not the big, pretty trees with changing leaves. I'm not complaining. I love the trees we do have, though. Oh, good, Debbie. I'm so glad, because it would have been really hard to go back, not feeling your best. So at least you have that going for you. Good. I'm going to quickly do another coat of green, and that should even it out and make it look not so streaky. I'm trying to be careful not to get my edges, because I thought it'd be cute to leave these, so I can sand that off, but I think it'd be cute to leave the wood edges, but you could certainly go over the edges if you want to paint those too. Did anybody see the post I put? I guess it might have been in stories, about my dog. We have a boxer, and she's like a human being, y'all. It's terrible. She's so smart, and she goes to the field every day. We have a field down at the end of our street, and it says it's a park, and so we were excited when we moved in, thinking that they were going to build a park, but it's still a field. So anyway, my husband takes her down there every morning for her run, and she ran to get the ball. They had just gotten there the other day, and he threw the ball. She ran to get it, and then she came limping back, and pretty bad, like it was like a pretty bad limp. And it was so bad, she was hurting, obviously, that he had to bring her home right then. And as the day went on, it just kept swelling and swelling, and it was red, like under the skin it was red, and it felt hot to the touch. I need to go to my round. I keep making it harder on myself. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Okay, let me go back. I gotta hear Becky's. They're in the Panhandle, so not many. Yeah, Cottonwood or Evergreens. Okay, yeah. I would love to be where, they actually have all the fall leaves, and you see the pictures of like the dog jumping in a huge pile of leaves. I would love that. Anyway, so she was clearly in pain, and it was swelling, so we did have to take her. Our vet, of course, was in surgery and was going to be in surgery the next day as well. So we ended up having to take her to the emergency vet, and the vet thought they had to sedate her a little and tried to really work on it. I don't know, whatever they did. They had to lance it and get some, infection out that had already formed, and she wasn't positive, but she thought there was what she called a grass awl, AWL, I think. I didn't even know what that was, but I'm still not using my round brush. What's wrong with me? I don't even know where it went, but it's... So she, she's doing a lot better, but man, I hate when our animals get injured. The vet bills and all that stuff. It's part of pet ownership when they are like people. The way I grew up, dogs were dogs, and you took them to the vet for shots, and that was it. And I know my grandparents never took their dogs to the vet, so I don't even know if they had vets back then. Good grief. But yeah, it's different today, isn't it? They're babies. Hi, Kathy. How are you tonight? You know what, Debbie? I asked the vet if she saw any kind of snake bite, because We easily could. We have a creek that runs, you know, kind of behind that field, so it easily could have been a snake. And she said she didn't see any bite or anything that really made her suspicious, so she thinks that a piece of that grass awl or a sticker burr or whatever got up in between. It's like kind of on the bottom of her foot pad, in between her nail and one of the toes. It's a weird spot, but she thinks it got up in there, and they, you know, drained it and all that stuff. I won't go into details, but I think she thought either it came out and they just didn't see it, or it still could come out. But she's hoping that it either was passed or has been passed since, and so she's on antibiotic, and we're soaking it in Epsom salt. Y'all, it's just like taking care of a human, I'm telling you. Soaking her foot in Epsom salt. Living the life of luxury over here. Getting a foot bath. 75 pounds, Nidra. How are you tonight? Good to see you on here. I know. She's so cute. Or he. It's a he. Remind me of his name. I can't remember. I wish you could put pictures in the comments. I don't think it lets you, does it? I would love to have y'all put pictures of your doggies. Every now and then I'll do a post. I just love dogs so much. I'll do a post and have y'all, you know, hey, drop your dog, drop a picture of your dog. I just love it. Odin, that's right, Odin. I remember that name. I thought I wouldn't forget it because we had a little elderly friend named Otis. And so when you told me Odin, I remember, oh, I love Odin. That's cute. Okay, I'm going to do his nose with just a little bit of... If y'all ever want to know colors that I'm using, you can let me know. This is just a warm beige. You can mix brown and white to get the color that you want. But I will get these when they're on sale, and they're under $1, so I don't really mind. Since I use them so much, I like just having it ready. Trying to get over that. I got it pencil or carbon line so that would be covered up. Only kitties, Jamie. How many do you have? Oh, hi, Amy. Yeah, try. See if you can. Can y'all put pictures in here? Or maybe just GIFs. Oh, if you can put a GIF, you can put a GIF of a, like whatever. If you have a Boxer, put a Boxer GIF. You know, something like that. That'd be fun. Okay, I'm just getting out some white for his beard. And I will also mix a little with black so that we can make it kind of gray. But for his kind of... How you doing, Amy? You've been busy too. Did I see a live from you today? I don't think I did I? I always think, was that today or yesterday? It was yesterday that I'm thinking of anyway. I'm just kind of putting this a little bit thick, you know, just in the direction that a beard would go. It's not going to really show when I'm done, but it's just how I do it when I'm doing a beard or something. And this is so small. I mean, just if it was large, let me see. I like using the fan brush. It's a fan brush, but like a rake fan. Have y'all seen these? And then where's my other rake brush? That's another fan rake. I don't know where that thing went. But anyway, I've got a regular, you know, it's like a 1/2 inch like this, except it's rake brush, so it's that real jaggedy, and that does really cute on a beard. But as you can see, there's so little room here that it'd be tricky. Well, Debbie, okay, so guys, if y'all want to play along, put a gif of your dog, and it could be, you know, like if you have a boxer, put a boxer gif. If you have a poodle, put a poodle gif. If there is one, that'll be fun. I'll try to do another post soon with dogs. And that just gave me a really cute idea I'm going to do. So I'll have to do that real soon. Do you guys buy your dogs presents for Christmas? Or cats, Jamie? Too much joy. I love mutts. I love mutts. I love rescue dogs. Okay, so while the beard dries, I'm going to go ahead and do something with this hat. So we could do, I know what'll be cute. And actually the dress is dry. I'm going to, or dress, whatever. I'm going to put another coat on this, and then I'll go to the hat, because I do want this to dry. Grand dogs, 2 grand cats. How cute. I have a cockapoo we rescued. Amy, did you have a bird on your shoulder one day when you were doing something? Or was it somebody else? It cracked me up. It might not have been you. I can't remember. And guys, don't worry if you're doing something like this and you can't get to the edge neatly. It's okay, because I trace things like this that are kind of whimsical and stuff. I usually trace them. Debbie, look at him with the big ears. Okay, well, there was somebody I was watching, and I know she was painting or but she was talking at the time and had a bird on her shoulder, and it cracked me up. Oh, how funny. Yeah, I'll buy our dog a couple of things too. Oh, you can't get the gifts to work, Serenity? Oh, well, that's okay. 2 grand dogs, 2 grand cats, have a cockapoo. 2 lochens, fluff dog. Is it lotion? Lochen? I don't know what those are. I probably will if I see it, Marty. But I love fluff dogs. And then Joy has 2 puppies. The Leah Pit Bull Terrier mix, 10 months. And Luke Labrador Retriever Shepherd mix, 5 months. Are they friends? My daughter teases me because I'll start watching, you know, like somebody will share, and then you look, they'll share one of those videos of like a dog that's mothering like a baby bunny or a little deer. I'm like practically in tears, you know. I just love animals, love dogs. I actually really like this color purple now that it's a pinky purple, but it is pretty and it's darkened up, so I like it. Yeah, well, you've got kids to buy for, so yeah. Our dog's our kid, for sure. Dog's lucky to get fed, right? Like, we got bigger fish to fry. Oh, Oh, yuck. Let me get that out of here. One of the little hairs out of my brush came out. I don't know if y'all saw that. While that is still wet, I'm going to go into my brown. Mix a little of the orange and brown until I get just a little bit darker orange. And put that along the base where it would normally be shadowed. It's always going to be darker at the bottom. Am I really? You should have seen the conversation we had earlier about it. Like, I was like, y'all tell me what color. I'll do whatever y'all want. And then I was like, oh no, I can't decide because there was several popping up. I needed a tiebreaker. And I just don't do a lot of decorating for Halloween, so I decided to go with the Halloween colors and see how I liked it. Just kind of bring it up a little slowly, however I want it. And then I'm going to go into my tan color that I use for his nose. Excuse me, and just put a little of that with the orange and do some little highlights here. Nothing fancy, just a few little ones. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera because they're pretty subtle. Picked up a little white so it'd show up better. And then I'll go and put some lines when that dries a little. Okay, so for his hat, let's do, I'll do something easy. So we could do stripes, which I think would be super cute, but I'm going to do dots just because it's easy and for time's sake. But I'm still going to make them cute, so hold on. I'm going to do bigger ones for the orange. Just line that a little bit with the orange, and that'll definitely take another coat or two because it's so light. I like the dots too, Serenity. I am a polka dot. I like polka dots. For whimsical, you know, it just goes with it, doesn't it? Stripes and polka dots and swirlies and stuff like that. Okay, let's do a little detailing on his beard, so I'll make some gray over here. Just a little white and a touch of black. You know what? I would like to try. I wonder if this will work. I could at least do that and then kind of, yeah, I'll try it. We'll try it and show y'all how this works. Well, going sideways didn't work great, but that's okay. I want a few darker ones in, so I'll just put those in with this. I know, Joy. I mean, seriously, I do too. I like little things like this sometimes for that reason, that I can finish it in 30 minutes and be done, you know, and feel like I accomplished something. Because sometimes I want to do something, I see something that I'm like, oh, I want to do whatever, and, you know, I just know deep down that's going to take hours, and I probably don't want to drag it all out for something so huge. Anyway, sometimes these little ones are fun, and I recommend, and I'm sure you guys, y'all are professionals, but you probably already have one of the sketchbooks, the mixed media. I do a lot of stuff in here just for that reason, because you can do it quick and small and not invest in a canvas or anything, so. I think I'm going to bring that dress up a little bit. Thanks, Marty. You guys are so nice. So nice to have somebody hanging out with while you paint. Okay, I like him. See, once you paint one, you're kind of like, okay, I see how cute they can be. Big old fat nose. What am I missing, guys? Am I missing anything that y'all see that I don't? Like, should I do anything else, or you think that's good? Thanks, Debbie. Oh, how funny. You never have to stay the whole time, girl. Nobody does. Just pop in, say hi, and go do your thing if you need to. Our work never ends, does it, y'all? We just always have something we gotta be doing. It's so hard to find time to slow down, isn't it? It does, Joy, yeah. And you know, like doing everything online and on like this on this Facebook or whatever, you know, we all had to get used to it, but gosh, I've said this before, we meet so many sweet people and you get to see what they do as well. You know, I like to see what you guys are doing, and it's just really been fun meeting people, so there's definite advantages to doing things online. Oh, I do this a lot, y'all. It's where I start to say something. I think, I don't know if I ever finished, but, you know, we're doing several different free events. So check out the last few posts on my Art and Grace page if you don't know about them. I know lots of y'all are in there with me, but several events that are free, and they're just showing either art or crafting or both. And so take advantage of them while they're free. I know that they won't be free forever. I've definitely heard the talk of, you know, because people have to advertise. So while they're free, get in there and take advantage of all the resources, the learning that you can do, the freebies that people give, and you know, just get in there and get all that while you can, if you're into it or know somebody who is. Okay, that's good, y'all. That's good for me. Do y'all see anything I didn't see? Let me look at your comments and be sure I didn't miss something. Yeah, Marty, you're one of them. I have made a lot of friends this way. And it is, hi Judy, you just woke up. You deserve that nap. Judy has her leg in a full cast, so she's deserving of all the naps she can get. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me and sticking with me to the end. I appreciate it. I'll post a picture of this once I do the tracing, and I'll sign him and all that stuff. And in the meantime, have a great night, and I will see you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.